Okay. Let's continue. All
On
right.
it.
Ugh. I need to turn this down. Uh. Where are we going? What? What happened? Sister Verse, what did I do to deserve such a helping hand? Chuckle escapes the man before he shudders, placing a hand over his mouth. At once alert of the at once alert of the need to remain quiet, his voice drops to a harsh whisper. Fifth Eye is a sense of humor sending you. I'm here to round up the Vendrian Guard. Oh yeah? Come to steal my quarry? He lets out a muffled chuckle through a half set of teeth. Who am I fooling? We met our match 2 days ago and are in shape to tussle again. Much as I'd love the bragging rights of claiming some scalps, my gang needs a rest before we pick another fight. Their camp is just yonder, points to the northeast. We've kept an eye on them for the last couple of days. Some of them left a few hours ago looking for food. Maybe out on patrol. But they haven't returned yet. Might be wise to strike now while they're divided. How'd you find this place? Happy accident of sorts, points east toward the mountains. We were up in the mountains with orders to keep the Oathbreakers in and keep any would-be allies out of the valley. Strange thing happens. Tremor hits the pass, and the tremors lasted a bit. So I figured they were magical, but there was no sign of Earthshakers or anybody. That was Kairos magic sealing the valley. Oh yeah, that explained it. We fought for a second Cairn, survived death. Thought, not fought. And was back for vengeance. The Archon of Stone. Figuring we didn't need to watch the pass no longer, we head down slope back to the camp. Points with his eye to the north. New fishes, the gang's got good eyes. And she spotted the campfires from up on high. We got curious, swung this way, and that's pretty much how we got here. What's your plan now? I've lost 2 of my gang in the mountains. We've been on half the rations for days, so until we get a much larger contingent, we're not likely to win any fight we start. Now that you're here, I figure my gang will hold back and keep an eye out for trouble, maybe swoop in if things get messy. Fine, get out of here, you'll just hold us down. Maria and I will lurk nearby. When you make your move, we'll send in help with capturing Florian. Don't worry, I'll let the others know you did the heavy lifting. I'll cheat at battle, but not with my reputation.
Interesting.
What do we have here? Staff of Titans. I think we'll stick with the frost staff, actually. I can stop my leveling up by locking it, but I don't know why I would do that for anything.
Heads up, we have company.
I'd say that's worth a second glance.
We'll... Will do. Can't do this. I got it. On it. This weapon is entirely worthless.
Are we ready for this?
Good work.
What the fuck is wrong with my weapon?
Is there like weapon broke or something? Anyway, I leveled up. Magic and leadership are going to be my two primary things. Maybe magic more so than leadership.
What do we have here?
I'm injured. Oh, crap! The fate binder isn't moving. No, sorry.
You got it. I'm not dead yet.
Ow. Health bar next to their portrait.
I'll take care of it.
I'm wounded now. Great.
See that?
Would you take a look at that?
Lovo's peons have arrived. Blades up! Falcons in hand and ready for battle, the Vendrian Guard Captain bellows orders to the warriors in the camp, dressed in tarnished bronze and sporting countless scars across his arm. You guys drop everything and flee or stand and fight. I'm happy with that option too. Surrender now and I can protect the lives of your warriors. To you and what army? We have you outnumbered. You're the one who should be interested in avoiding a fight. If you surrender, I can assure your crew's safety. Can I appeal to your good nature? Enough of your lies. If the Scarlet Chorus wants us, I say let them try. Now. Whatever.
Look at that! Future forms.
Oh shit.
Feels like my blood is on fire.
Right.
Pick me up when it's over.
I got it. How do you move?
Where'd those fucking assholes come from behind me?
Right.
Like, actually.
Sorry, I can't.
What happened to the Scarlet Course backing me the fuck up? I need help and better items. There's gotta be something I can do around here to get some help. Sevius. By Kairos, Iron Arnis. By Kairos, Iron Anus, it's the fire starter. And those swine finks in the chorus told me you were a pile of ash. Graven Ash protects. Latching his arms around your body, Severus lifts you into the air with his embrace. The North never forgets a friend in need. He places you back down as effortlessly as he scoops you into the air, letting out a soft chuckle. I like this guy. Oh, little camp is overrun with these southern lepers, and the voices adopts along the way. Sevius looks out toward the brace of choirmen loitering by the edge of the camp. Probably half of them were the fuckers we didn't kill the first time through this valley. Troubling thought. Graven Ash doesn't tell me everything, but I know you're here on official court business. Iron Marshal's running the logistics on this one. I'm just playing slave driver and making sure the patrols stay on schedule. What is it you need? I overheard you asking that Earthshaker where the reinforcements have gone. Is there a problem? I'm afraid so. Relics, the head of the Earthshakers, was supposed to arrive with a group of his most competent spellslingers to help break the stalemate. I don't know what's holding up their arrival, and that worries me. If you were at all inclined to lend a hand, we could use some arcane support on our side. I could lend a hand. Could you? I knew that Tunon's agent wouldn't fail us in a time of need. I'll mark the last known site of the Earthshaker reinforcements on your map. Good hunting, Fatebinder. Tell me about yourself. Not much to tell. My father was Sevis the Elder. His father was Sevis the First of his name. Lead Drillmaster of Ash's first Iron Guard back when they were the Bronze Guard. I was born in the Legion, and with any hope, I'll die in the Legion. The rest you will hopefully hear about when the storytellers immortalize me. He was in the Bronze Guard? So your family must have been with the Ash since before he was with Kairos. Aye, you know your history. Sevis nods with gusto. The blood goes back that far, and not the memories as I've only ever knew my father. My grandfather was just a legend. One of Ash's best warriors back before the disfavored were reforged in iron. He shrugs. I'm proud of my heritage, but I try not to brag. There are folks who love the Legion every bit as much as I do, and they lack the same pedigree. You should be proud of your pedigree. Thanks. I try not to think about it too fondly. If anything, every time I screw something up, I wish I wasn't dragging the family name through the mud along with me. Back to my other question. Why do you think the siege has been delayed for so long? Should have been over real quick and simple. The first cohort arrived in the valley and went right for the kill. But that was before we knew the Vendrian Guard had sages and that Water Witch on their side. Bigger problem is Scarlet Chorus. They eagerly conscript the Vendrian Guard, but I have no proof of this. But it seems they do very little to keep a watchful eye on these drafted tiersmen. They're often sent on patrol. We suspect they use the opportunity to escape back to the Vendrian Guard. Every chorus conscript has a choice, life under Kairos or death under the army's boot. By all means, feel free to cut down those who choose the latter. We won't be offended. Just so we don't mistake each other, I know what I'm saying carries an implication of treachery. I'm not making a formal accusation before Tunon's agent. I'm just voicing my gut opinion on the matter. Farewell. Equip. Don't just cuddle the impact. Push back with your shield. Take the momentum. Iron Marshal Erinos, field commander of the disfavored, pounds her fist in the air. She calls out to the warriors on the training field. I said eyes on your opponent, waistline. If you spend more than a glance checking his footwork, you've lost. His favorite officer turns to you, adjusting her pale golden surcoat as she clears her throat. You need to stay on top of our troops, or the skills will rust. It's for their own good, even if they don't believe it. It was mentioned you're short on warriors and need help. What's the situation? I have brigades amassing along Placid, Echo Call, and Little Tooth crossings. The Vendrian Guard may be able to hold one bridge, but they cannot hold against A concerted three-prong attack. I have no right to give you orders, but... Her words falter, a short cough breaking her flow. But we all died at Kairos Edict should we fail, so I'm not about to let my pride blind me to the value of your good help. This is the second major attempt on the river, correct? What happened last time? Defeat in detail. We carved a bloody path up to the river, but at that point everyone who charged ahead was lost. We had no chorus backup. It was just a few disfavored squads. I can't tell you exactly how they were defeated, but we lost the whole assault team. She shakes her head, letting out a long, pained sigh. We found bodies washing up in the river for days. It's not often the Cheersmen put up such a good fight. It certainly made us reevaluate the number we'll need to take this valley. Really? Are you sure your scouts didn't give you all sorts of details about the enemy and you just chose to disregard our warnings? We can pass out blame after the war. Only the Oathbreakers matter now. Quite right. Getting our emotions into the mix won't hasten this campaign. I will assist. Then our plan just might work. We are loath to work with those who do not share our training and our values, but we know that Tunon, the educator, selects only the most capable minds for his court, and I trust you will honor us on this field. Antio will be leading the charge at Echo Call Crossing, assisting you with the Barrack of the Stone Shields. Barrack of the Stone Shields. Before you ask, no, the Forge-bound weren't sloshed in Dappleseed when they fitted his armor. He survived the full force of the Edict of Storms, and this armor doesn't exactly come off. Technically, it's quite brilliant, but otherwise it's something of a curse. Tapping her helmet twice, Aranos signals to the hulking presence. Barrack, come meet the Fatebinder. Barrack the soldier that steps up to you better resembles an amalgamation of rusted blades and mismatched pieces of armor, fused into a vaguely human shape. Reeks of sweat, feces, and whatever oil treatment to keep him flexible.
Fatebinder, the Iron Marshal has tasked me with keeping you alive, and I have no intention of disappointing her. That should be enough assurance for anyone.
An honor.
Likewise, good Binder.
Soldier heaves a heavy iron arm into a salute, his whole body clanging as he wraps his gauntlet against the wristed sheets of metal that form his breastplate. This dude's metal.
Eric, is that you under there? I had no idea you were in Vendrian's well. Fatebinder, do you know this walking anchor?
I know him as well as I knew anyone during the conquest.
That can change. When the tiers are fully under our command, I'll take you to whatever passes for a watering hole in this forsaken country. We'll drink the local swill to honor the fallen.
Yeah! Barrack's the man.
Forget the fallen. I know a great brothel in Lethian's Crossing where we can watch something rise, then fall, then rise again.
I don't know. I kind of hate pronouncing this name. Fatebinder will be joining us for the push across the river. I figured an extra hand might help, and more importantly, if my worries come true and the chorus tries to impede the mission, we'll have an observer from the court on our side.
Better to work with the Honorable Binder than some chorus children.
As the Barrack accompany you there to arbitrate the cooperation between his company and the Scarlet Chorus. Barrack, you've been without a cohort since the last battle of Stalwart. It's time we gave you a task more worthy than hauling wagons leading training drills. Ash has assigned you to the Fatebinder's service. You're to assume the task is ongoing until we find a more permanent spot for you, which could very well mean the swiftly approaching end of the war, or when the Fatebinder dismisses you. Is that understood? It's because I could be in worse company than that of a renowned mage slayer. I have seen how this one treats any upstarts who fail to recognize the benefits of Kairos peace, though I would much rather attend to my duties, that is, unless you're serious about my change of assignment, Iron Marshal. That is an order, Barrack. He can be as stubborn as pulling a spider out of the earth, but he's a good soldier. I hope you don't mind the company. I'm honored to have a member of the Iron Legion at my side. Look forward to the success of the field. Barrack the Beast, he's a fucking monster man. Kick your ass and shove his spear right up your can. He's our tank. We're gonna give him that because I need him to be tanky. He needs to, like, draw everyone to him. Because me and him are too squishy. She'll be fine. I like that you can't change his armor because it's fucking fused to his body. Alright. Let's try to deal with Echo Call Crossing, then the Tripnettle Wilderness, and then what's beyond that. We get these problems cleared up, and then we can focus on taking the city. Back over here. Maintain defensive posture. Winded, the disfavored commander clutches his bloodstained chest piece as he takes a deep breath. Gathering his thoughts, his focus is on the scattered, wounded men around him. He has yet to notice you. Your plan has been a rousing success. Most of our troops dead, a bridge destroyed, and the Vendrian Guard pushes back to where we started. Ladies and gentlemen, the finest the North has to offer. And for your next act, I needed those Furies on point. Don't mock my strategy after working against him. We could have taken them. What's happening? Shouldn't you be on the other side of the bridge? We tried to arrest the Western Bridge. Blow for blow. We had them running bad. But halfway across, the whole damn river just lurched up. The cursed Mitanni swallowed the bridge and most everyone on it. Only real soldiers we have left are the Scarlet Furies that I, quite wisely, directed into a flanking position. Few of us kept our footing, but the advantage was lost. We had to fall back. As we did, the Oathbreakers surged down the East Bridge. We held ground until they fled back across the river, but now we're back where we started, with only a fraction of the strength. Whenever the School of Tides is alive and working with the Vendrian Guard, I assure you she's the culprit. It's that water mage we ran into the last episode. That would explain it. I saw a woman dressed in blue at the other side of the river. Didn't seem like she fit with the others. Had we focused our strength in one perfect lunge, we could have crossed the bridge before the enemy knew what was killing them. But it's not too late. We can use the Scarlet Furies too. No, fool. Stop suggesting ways to get my gang killed. Are you working for the Oathbreakers? We should wait until the enemy is no longer on high alert. Well, we could sit and wait for Kairos' edict to kill us all, or we can do something. If this were a hearing of grievances, I'd let you call the shots, but we are talking about the lives of my gang. Conscripts are a copper a dozen, but Furies, I worked hard to secure the loyalty of my gang. I will not scrap fine warriors on so buffoonish a plan. I suppose I'll have to tell the voices of Narat that his agents were soft and cowardly in the face of opposition. Do you think your words would change? I meant to say, perhaps the Fatebinder is right. Antio is in charge. When you meet next with the Archons, you will tell the voices I was instrumental in the success of the crossing. Just like that? No, wait, I won't question it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Yes, you had best be thanking me and the Fatebinder. We've saved the disfavor time and time again, and what's one more? Listen up. For this to work, my Furies need a moment to get out of cover. Fatebinder, you need to run up the East Bridge. Don't get yourself killed. Just draw their attention. I'll signal my Furies to send a rope across while you have them occupied. There's no time to waste. Let's hope your gang delivers. Thank you, Fatebinder, and good hunting. East, never eat soggy wheat. Oh hey, look at this. What do we got in? I don't think these are going to be good for anything. We'll hold it to sell it.
Huh. Found some take my...
Fuck. Oh, did I just die? Great.
Much more
Binder.
of this.
Okay, where the fuck? This is awful.
See that? I'm not entirely useless. Shall we?
Both bang on their shields and armor, harassing an enemy. I'm not gonna ever use this.
We can do this!
I got it.
Get rid of my wounds. Yeah, a formation that puts the fucking guard in front and the fucking weak boys in the back. They have a drawbridge. You there, and you. Signaling her warriors to the bridge, a woman in the regalia of Vendrian Guard, Captain, pierces the commotion with her shrill soprano. Get over here, they just favored it back, and guess they forgot a javelin or two. Be a doll, would you? Hurl them back. Wait, none of the just favor. This is a fate binder. She looks you up and down. Odd, I would have expected. Well, just more soldiers. Here to convince us to kneel down and lose our heads. Your heraldry, House Matani. Apologies that your river must be drifted with this conflict. I am honored, and will trust that all grievances wash downstream. May the river guide you through the valley. Your friends seem to have misplaced most of their squad. Guess they're somewhere in my river. My family's been protecting this river for 6 generations, so it's easy to lose track of all the looters and vagrants we've had to feed to the eels. Unless you want to try a running leap over, you're stuck. Maybe try heading downstream to Placid Crossing. We have more warriors there. I'm certain they'd be just so happy to kill you. The Tidecaster did this, same one that met me for a truce. Trying to take stock of our crew, she lets out a loud snort, laughing to herself. We've had unexpected help of late. Kill and rape a realm enough, and everyone comes out of the woodwork to shivving you in the ear. Let us across, and we will grant you mercy. Hold your oars a second. I have a statement prepared from Captain Ari for just this moment. She reaches into her belt and with an impish smile pulls her hand out to reveal nothing but the local hand gesture for a peanut. Oh, she flipped us off. Wait, there's a second missive here somewhere. As soon as I find this soon-to-be corpse, it would appear that our distraction is paid off. Satisfied, she turns to leave, calling out to you as she does. I wouldn't keep standing there, fate binder. The river currents are quite unpredictable.
I got it.
How's that? That's actually exactly what we need. Graven Ash protects us. My comrades are getting their second wind and ready to try this once again. While you were toying with this Oathbreakers, my gang had the opportunity to set up a rope on the collapsed bridge over yonder. The Furies wait to join you in battle. Thanks, but perhaps had you listened to Antio sooner, this wouldn't have been necessary. I thought such a snide comments were my forte. Plan now is to lower that bridge. My warriors can't swim in their armor. The lighter troops, who point squarely at you, can move across the rope. Then lower the bridge. We'll meet you on the other side. Crossing by rope, are we? In that case, I might recommend that I go last. Yeah, probably. For once, I agree with you, Antio. My gang's been spotted. Go now, before they are overwhelmed. Her first.
Just point me in the right
Oh, it
direction.
took us all. Great. Alright. You fuck that guy up. You cast some ice on that guy. You do your own thing.
attention, kids. You might learn something.
I'll hit you twice.
Are we ready for this?
Grovel before me!
Something for me. Alright, normal staff of Boreal Frost. So now I can deal more damage. Wait, what? Wait a minute. 12 to 13 over 9? I don't know, maybe it's better.
Right. Kairos' butchers have come! Flee!
Hello. There's too many. They've crossed the river. Pull back. Yeah, run, little bitch. Raise your hand if you leave behind orphans. One of the soldiers panics at the proposition, breaks formation to flee.
Trouble is afoot. Sorry. I got it.
You deal with him. You deal with him.
I'll hit you twice, hard now. Oh, I can't tell if I'm sick or dying under here. Right.
Yeah, I don't know if this is better.
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Grovel before me! Right.
Hey, level up. I'll get more spell slots later.
I got it. Found something.
Ooh. I mean, they're not great. At least not for me. It's like for a punchy character.
Sorry, I can't.
Let's lower the drawbridge and allow the rest of our forces in. Let's go put these fuckers out of their misery. They dare stand against Lord Kairos.
They're here! Run! Go now!
Can't do that. Can't do that.
First we freeze him, then we burn him. Call it the icy hot patch.
Can't do that. On it. Can't do that.
Where'd more of them go?
The Vendrian Guard can't protect us! We must go!
I am a... Shield wall unto myself!
No, do not go there.
On it.
I require needle and thread. Come and face my iron!
Pathetic. This village is now by Kairos' will. Matani Sibyl's shrill voice pierces the air, a clarion call addressed not to you, but to the citizens of the village. Do not fear, sons and daughters of Apex. Kairos hounds are at our doorstep. The Vendrian Guard will not abandon you. Brave warriors of the Vendrian Guard, these foreigners sell us and sell out. Brave warriors of the Vendrian Guard, these foreigners and sellouts mean to burn our homes and butcher our families. Summon what strength you have and show Kairos the price of taking our land. Step out from half-closed doorways and dimly lit alleyways, fury blazing in their eyes. The partisans shout battle cries to marshal their courage, and you see the gray gleam of iron as they brandish their weapons and charge. How in the name of Ash do these hill folk get their hands on iron weapons? Barrack regards the locals with momentary panic and bewilderment before setting his stance for battle. Alright then.
Battle! Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Wish there was like a recommended level up button. I'll do that. So we'll...
Will do.
Damn thing couldn't pierce claw.
Are you afraid of death?
Right. Can't do that.
I got it.
Never had a chance. Bleed out, you little shit. I better not wake up dead.
Nicely done. Will do. Right. I need to try a different weapon. Right. I need to... Flawless!
Well played.
Into giblets. Nah. Perhaps your continued faithful service shall remind the Archons of their duties to the Overlord. One can hope. May fortune favor your endeavor. Tune on the Educator. We got our response from our Lord. They're here, weapons up, and remember, those no longer with us, honor them with your courage and prowess. Fatebinder, we are proper warriors, are we not? This battle should remain between those of us who specialize in dealing death. Let the villagers go, they did not ask for this conflict. I am not here for slaughter, I prefer to talk. Really, the trail of my dead friend says otherwise. What is there to say, Fatebinder? Unless it's sorry for all the murders, followed by a big swig of hemlock, it's too late for words to solve anything. The captain looks at you expectantly. Your soldiers stand ready. The muffled cries and sobs of villagers fill the air. Kairos ultimately brings order. Why resist unity and prosperity? Like the unity between the disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus? She throws back her head, issuing a dramatic laugh. That's not the sort of peace we want. Besides, peace is overrated. Peace means tolerating the evil in your neighbor. It is a cowardly dream for those with simpler notions of the world. But I concede half your point. The Vendrian Guard was once simply the army of Apex, but now we have volunteers from all the realms joining our cause, so you are correct about bringing unity. The insurrection is doomed to failure. Why throw away your lives? We have demonstrated that a once vanquished people can rise from the dust and the bloody archons. If the objective is to send a message to the others of the tiers, then this has been a resounding success. My goal is to gain your surrender without bloodshed. This is a commendable notion, but a tragically simple one at that. If any here could stomach life in the chorus or submission to a disfavored work camp, that person already surrendered years back. The folks standing before you are the ones serious about our freedom. The townsfolk may go. The rest of you stand and fight. Far be it from me to question a call, but this village is a source of aid for the Vendrian Guard. We would be fools to leave it standing to resupply our enemies the moment we turn our backs. Fair point. The villagers are guilty as well. All will surrender or perish. I didn't know our guilt was a winter fever so easily shared throughout the village. Perhaps the only way to impress your overlord is to slaughter the sick and unready. Then it would cost of defying Kairos. That's about the logic I expect from one of Kairos' pawns. I want this spineless pile of shit off my river bank. Where are you going? You heal. Back the fuck up.
Might learn something.
Uh-oh, the tank just died.
No way. Let's get you on. Right. Guy feels faint.
Damn it. I can do this.
Will do.
Come the fuck
They're
on.
here! Run! Go now!
Pity you won't enjoy this as much as I do.
Uh,
The Vendrian Guard can't protect.
What do we have here?
Come and feast my iron!
Did I always have this much blood? Oh, now I have to kill you.
Consider it done.
I got it. Right. Kairos' soldiers are here!
I'm not reading all this again.
don't think that.
Right.
As you command.
Take that! I'll hit you twice as hard next time!
I can't.
Let's try that again.
On it.
Words would cause more harm than this useless weapon.
Time. To change what?
Can't do that.
On my command! That was beneath!
Now I have to kill you.
Take me if you can!
Wake me up when it's over.
Flawless! I got it.
Not a problem, boss.
Send them at me!
Okay, did I not just get him? Yeah, he has this.
Death! I'm not dead yet.
Let's do it, you and me.
Good work.
No!
Will do.
That.
Will do. Take care of it.
Come and face my iron!
I see. Well.
This is taking a lot to manage.
I'll hit you twice as hard next time! I got it.
Okay, our healer is down.
Feel my.
Where is he going?
You got it.
Okay, I think I was afflicted by something for a minute there.
On it.
I better not wake up dead.
You can rest when you're dead!
It's all up to my boy.
I will aid you. Damn my eyes! Someone staunch my bleeding. Come and face my iron! Grovel before me!
Come on. Don't die, Barrack.
I'll do it for the North.
Come on, buddy. Kill him.
Are you afraid of death, worm? Negative, Fatebinder.
Fucking Christ. He fucking healed.
Won't happen. I require needle and thread. So heavy.
God damn it! Fuck! We almost had it. Let's try this again.
them at me. Are you afraid of death, worm? I got it.
Feels like my... bowels. They're on fire. Wake me up when it's over.
And she's already dead.
Flawless. Unstoppable. Right.
That's one.
Come on, damn it. Why?
Sort of violence. Where did all this blood...
Fuck! Come on! Can I just leave and come back?
That wasn't so hard.
Can't do that.
iron greatsword.
On it.
Get me the fuck out of here. Because I'm apparently still not strong enough to win a fucking fight. I need to buy some more potions and shit. Combat in these kinds of games is so fucking hard, dude. Is there a reliable quartermaster? Snigler Dagos. This guy actually has some really good shit. I would like that Ripper for our boy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hands on it. That'll be useful. That helps a bit.
Can't do that.
Chewing on some manner of cud, a heavy-set soldier flings spittle and crumbs as she talks. The fate binder finally shows himself. I'm Reg, commander of the second soldier chimes in. And this is Baz. We were wondering when you might pay the camp a visit. Fifth has been a little starved for attention. He ordered us to watch you like a troublesome babe. Make sure you don't get out of line. Something like that. If you have questions, ask us. Good luck finding anyone else in the camp who will give you answers or even a smile. Tell me about yourself, Reg. Had a family, a farm, then the chorus came, and, well, now I have the chorus. Priorities change when you hear screams in the night and feel a blade pressed to your neck. Things like farms or families don't seem as important anymore. Used to have nightmares thinking about the culling, felt awful, remembering how I hacked my mom and dad to bits just so I could survive. Show me what the fifth eye has been teaching you. Yes. Perfect. Honestly, I don't care. I will spend all my fucking money to get some goddamn strength right now. I can get better spells. Rhyme spike. I'm not really using spectral blur. Alright, that'll do. Well, well. I recognize the Fate Binder of Tuna when I see him. Not quite what I was expecting, but impressive nonetheless. Seems you're making a name for yourself in camp. Death Knell, Scarlet Fury, at your service. Know this before you let it go to your head. I only kill interesting foes. The ones on the battlefield call themselves out with storied weapons or fancy standards. You might think twice before making yourself stand out. You might just get the wrong kind of attention. Plus, we've got enough useless twats dying for the Overlord's good cause as it is. All our Horde recruits seem good for us piling as a tripping hazard to those of us having a proper bit of carnage sport. Either way, you need to learn to fight, or we need to toughen up our recruitment standards again. Alright, whatever. Well, let's go back and try again. I think we got a lot of learning done. I think we're strong. Spent a lot of money. A lot of it. I could spend more to level him up some, and maybe her. You know what, let's do that. We're gonna go to the disfavored camp. Get some book learning on him. We gotta go up then him to train. Oh, I forgot I could talk to my companions.
Better, faster, and stronger!
Why am I training as two-handed? Well, now he's kind of better at two-handed. Maybe I could just switch him off to that. Dodge, parry. sell the crap I got off the one guy. Hopefully that's enough skills and ranks to get us somewhere. We're all level 4 now except for him. You'll get there soon enough. I was hoping they were still walking while I was in the menu. Ah, great. What are my stats right now? Magic staff, 57. Just have to worry about my magic staff ability. I'm gonna upgrade my quickness next time I level up. Landry stops his stride, darting his hands about his bandolier belt as he softly mounts off a mental inventory of his inks and quills. When at last it's assured of his possessions are in place, he looks up at you with a smile. What might I do for you? Tell me about the sages. For hundreds of years, the sages have been devoted to the collection and preservation of knowledge. We are scholars, bookmarkers, archivists, and students of the mystic and the mundane alike. Wisest of our guild, not that I truly belong in that category, are versed in sigils and spellcraft. Or that's at least how it used to be. With the destruction of the Vellum Citadel, the sages have been scattered to the winds. There were once more sages than I could name. Many have died or have been taken prisoner by Kairos forces. We'll talk more later. I thought there might be something more interesting to talk about. Let's see if she's still over here. Hopefully, she is. Okay, she is. Let's try this one more time.
Come at me. Great.
As you command.
Take that!
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
I see as the crow flies.
Why are you facing the wrong way?
Raven Ash protects.
I'll take care of it.
You got it.
On it. Crap!
Can't do that.
Oh, it's so much easier now.
I got it.
Look, we didn't even have trouble now, dude. Fucking awesome. Sybil can barely summon the strength to crawl, and after several attempts, she slips her on her own pooling blood. She lifts her head to focus on you. She mouths several words, though no cognate sound escapes her mouth until she falls over to her knees, bracing her side. Well done, Fatebinder. If this one survives its wounds, we even have a fresh present of the Arcana secrets. He did request a personal audience with any leader we can take alive. It's a mighty big if. These southern folk are a sickly bunch. Antio wags her hand dismissively. Looking at her suffer, it's making me sick. I'll kill her and get this over with. I say give her to the Scarlet Chorus if she survives the trip back to camp. A wise choice, my good Fatebinder. Take this one back to camp and be gentle for a change. If you deliver a corpse to the voice of Narat, you can expect to share her fate. So as she lives, this fanatic will be trusted with a weapon. Lovely. In one of this village, the locals could have trapped the houses. Too risky to commandeer the site. We should burn down the town. It'll cut off support. Send a message, and the smoke signal will give the others a visible rallying point when crossing the Mittani. Did we just waste all that blood and time capturing this place only to torch it all? Now I adore the mystical power of fire in ways none you could possibly understand, but even I think there's a time and a place for arson. Fatebinder, kindly tell Antio he's free to burn half of the village. The Scarlet Course will keep the spoils of the other half. Yeah, preserve the settlement, burn half of it, raid the other. You place too much trust in these locals, especially after their last reception. The first chance they get, they will turn coat and stab their gang boss in the back. That would only prove our point. These are competent fighters who are better put to work in Kairos' army. No boss who falls to simple villager deserves to live anyway. Kairos' edict looms overhead. We have nothing better to do with our time. The disfavored warrior shakes his head in a huff and turns to a squad. Hear that? The course just made the town their headache. Now start rounding up your gear. There's lots more to do before we rest. A sensible decision, dear Fatebinder. If we hold to this a favorite's pogrom of raised soil, what will remain for us to rule? Seize this place. Search the homes. Take all that you can carry. Give each survivor a chance at the voices of mercy. But to the ungrateful, be brutal. Fifth Eye needs your services dealing with the Oathbreakers in the Outer Valley, no? Well then, when you are done with the Fifth Eye's request, the Archons will be gathering for another meeting at the disfavored camp. As our sole representative of the court, your presence will be required. Don't keep them waiting. These guys not even drop anything for me? Whatever. I am so done with this place. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh, better yet, I can just leave this way. And fast travel. Sweet. Save me some fucking time. Go deal with this asshole. No new traps sprung up, I hope. Yeah, put him in the fucking front. Alright, that's actually all the time I have for this today. It's been a long one, I know it has. Lots of good shit to watch, I suppose. 2 hours, goddamn. 2 hours of practically nothing, because I kept fucking dying. But I'm stronger now, for fuck's sake. We're good.